Hello, welcome to Friday Tribe Fiesta. So glad to have you here, and I'm glad I remembered to hit the record because I really wanted to capture this. So, what I wanted to share with you, can you still see my screen?
Yes, you're good.
Okay, so Mark, what just sparkled? Oh my god, he made this song, super cool. And then there were a few songs that Levis came with. And then I think we actually have an EP coming up on V1B1N Records with this. It's going very slow when I'm sharing the screen. Oh, what happened? Oh my god. Okay, so here's the post. And I'm looking for the part where Mark, great song. Thank you so much for
glad to do it.
It's what it sparkled. It's crazy. I hear my vocals in an echo in someone. Do you hear me twice?
No, just once.
Just once. I can hear you like a echo.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So it was the one with. Sorry, it's taking so long.
This one.
It's this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. Okay, let me just scroll slowly now when I don't click on my name to show my profile or whatever I did first. Okay, this first one. Oh my god. Can you guys hear it?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear it. Sick. Let me turn the volume up on max. Oh my god.
Welcome to the tribe tonight.
Nova rise and feel alive. Nova rise and feel alive. Nova rise and feel alive. Nova rise and feel
Last night we started dancing, ideas bouncing around the room. Rap tap rhythm on the table, little sparks becoming boom. Laughing while the beat keeps rolling, simple groove, a tribal code. Every voice inside the circle adds a piece to build it all.
1% every day, tiny steps become the way. Celebrate the little flame, watch the Nova light the gate.
Rap tap lap,
Feel the flow.
rap tap lap, feel the flow.
V1B1 tribe, let the rhythm go.
Hands on the table, hearts in sync. Little sparks become a link. Rap tap lap, feel the beat. Nova rising in the street.
Laughing, dancing side by side.
Welcome to the V1 tribe.
Welcome winds inside the rhythm, Slavic echoes in the night. Voices spinning, playful stories, turning chaos into life. From a joke to something bigger, music forming in the air. Different souls, but one vibration, moving like a living prayer.
Tap tap tap,
Feel the ground,
lap lap lap.
tribe all around.
Nova rising,
Hear the sound,
we build magic beat by beat. Rap tap lap,
feel the flow.
rap tap lap, feel the flow.
V1B1 tribe, let the rhythm grow.
Laugh and dance inside the flame. Nova singing through the game. Rap tap lap, feel the beat. Every heart becomes the street.
Little sparks ignite the sky.
Welcome to the V1 tribe. Celebrate the 1%. Celebrate the tiny
god.
That was so good. That was so cool.
It's so insanely good. It's so
Yeah.
insanely good. And
Love it.
I want to release it on our record label. I'm so excited and pumped for this. And now I want to play your song that sparked that.
Step into the beat, let it roll on time. Feeling that groove, let the rhythm climb. Words in the pocket, sparks in the line. No stress, just vibes, my mind just fine. Rap, tap, 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 tap. Play, not play that rap. Vibe and tribe, stay alive, your mind just fine. Rap, tap, 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 tap. Play, not play that rap. Vibe and tribe, stay alive, your mind just fine. Days spin fast, but the soul won't fade. Dreams on replay where thoughts get made. Drums hit loud in the night's our stage. Every flow unlocks a brand new page. Rap, rap, tap, tap, rap, rap. Play, not play that rap. Vibe and tribe, on the rise. Keep that flow in time. Let's ride. Rap, 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 rap. Play, not play that rap. Vibe and tribe, stay alive. Your mind just fine. Feel that wave, let it carry your soul. One beat, one voice, one goal. Hands up high, let the rhythm guide. We all shine in the vibe and try. That vibe and try. Play, not play that rap. Vibe and try. Stay alive, your mind just fine. Rap, tap, 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 tap. Play, not play that rap. Vibe and try. Side by side, your mind just fine. Just fine.
Yeah, so good. I think it needed a little bit more upbeat, so I really love what he did with how he took it to another level. That was awesome.
Yeah, he did a train of different ones, and they're all really good. That first one, I don't know, it just hit me, and it was the first thing this morning, and it was just so incredible, you know, to wake up like this with a heck yes. Oh, yeah, I appreciate everything that you bring to the collective energy and the tribe. I love you so much, all of you.
Well, we love you too, and now we got to see what Donnie can do with it, right? Donnie hasn't played with it yet.
Yeah, true. And I also tag a couple more people, but we're all in different time zones, so it might be, you know, like the time difference that it would take time to trickle down in the comments.
What's the goal? What are you trying to do with it?
Just fun.
Just
Like
fun.
always the goal is joy first, everything else second, third, and fourth, and so forth.
But I think you need to put one of them on your about page, and so you should figure out, do like a poll or something. Once you get 5 or 10 more people, submit a couple, and let's put one on the about page.
Totally, absolutely, yes.
Oh, I like that.
We'll do the poll later. Awesome. I'm excited about this so much. You know, this community is shaping so good, so amazing, with super amazing individuals, and I love all the wins of each and every one of you. I'm watching you. I'm prepping Vibing News number 5, and yeah, you hear and you'll see that I'm actually watching you, and I'm rooting for you, all of you. Oh, Samuel Friday, that's your first call with us, just like my brother's first call. Hi. So I asked Jean, I don't want to put him on the spot if he doesn't want to. Just tell me F off if you don't want to. But I asked him if he wanted to be our guest artist. It's like a new thing, why not? To play his steel drum, which is, he calls it something else. You call your steel drum what?
It's a hand pen.
Right.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I started playing hand pen last year. It's the first instrument that I got. And I also started mixing a little bit. I like to mix some psytrance or progressive trance. And yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
I love both psytrance and progressive trance. I throw some in my techno mixes always, especially psytrance. Lots of it. People love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
when there was like a conversation in Dinka's group earlier about this one dude who is from the Galactics, I don't know, and he said he is called Kinetic. And the song that I was mixing is Charlotte de Witt, Asterix remix, Kinetic. And the voice just repeats the word kinetic.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
know the
fun
song very
how those
well.
relations are.
Yeah, Charlotte
It's an
DeWitt.
awesome track.
Charlotte DeWitty is hands down my favorite artist in the moment. Super inspiration to me. I have all her music and also all the music from her record label as well. Just bought everything, and it's a biggest inspiration for me right now as an artist and as a business owner as well, because like I mostly resonate with her as a human being and of course the music as well, but how it's so for the people. I love everything Charlotte. But that's awesome.
Yeah, she's doing great,
Mhm,
indeed.
mhm.
Yeah, and like I like your approach to music, like that it's the feeling that you transmit, and it's what you are doing is transmitted through the music. And I think, and me the same, like every time I tried to learn an instrument, it was from a logical
Mm.
standpoint on. So someone tried to teach me notes or anything like that. But I don't care about notes, to be honest. I don't even want to learn them because it just gets me in my head. And then I try to connect those words or those letters in my head as letters, those letters rather than feeling the frequencies. Because if I play louder or not so loud, again, this is a different. So it doesn't matter. Maybe
Yeah.
I can take a softer note of something else instead of the same note. It just gets me confused.
Yeah, kind of like what we were discussing in Dinka's community on the call. Was it yesterday or the day before that? My days are blending. But it was basically how music is approached with the left side of the brain and the right side of the brain. The right side is what you're describing of how you feel it while you're doing it. And then the left side is all the theory part, the logical part, and how is it structured, because music is also very architectural. There's a lot of math in it.
Yeah, I feel that too. Like when I play, like I'm aware of the math in it, but it's more like the math is coming out step by step more and more the more I start to understand the feeling inside my body. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Lisa is more this way as well when she plays. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you there, but like you just, I see your name, and it's like I feel that's how you approach music, mostly with your right side of the brain, with feeling it on the spot.
Yeah, I can write a song in like 5 minutes if I just sit down with my guitar and I'll think about the chord progression maybe like and the subject matter for a couple days prior. And then when I feel like I'm ready to like sit down and write, I'll sit down and write it, and then the melody, everything all comes all at once.
How do you write it down with like the chords and then vocals and lyrics, or what starts first?
So first is the chord progression. What key? What key do I want to play in? And then I'll pick the key, and then I'll think about the subject matter. So I'll think of like my song Grateful. I was like, okay, I'm going to think about gratitude and being gratitude. And then a couple days will go by and I'll be like, okay, I'm ready. And then I'll just sit down with a pad of paper and a pen and my guitar, and I'll start the chord progression, and then the lyrics and the melody and everything will all come at once I start playing and set the intention.
Yeah, interesting. I don't have a specific approach. It depends if I'm sitting in my software or I'm sitting at the piano or just like in a random instrument, like the happy drum, for example. Sometimes the most random sounds would provoke a melody in my head, and then I'll go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. My approach when I write
Hi,
things,
Mara.
like not that I intentionally writing a song text, but hello. But when I'm writing just my thoughts or like I don't know the stuff that comes through me, I just take like a few minutes and there's this one paragraph and my ego reads above it and just thinks like, dude, did you write this? Like, but it's just like I think if we're in those spontaneous moments and we set an intention, I think this is what you do is like you just feel the energy coming in, you have the intention, and then the moment then you act upon is just the most natural one, not because you try it, but it just happens through you. So I like that way.
Yeah, I like what you said about intention and and about the ego. Oh, did you really write the song? Because like the ego plays tricks on us pretty often. Like, oh, is this good enough to be released? Is it good enough to be played for people? Are they gonna laugh at me? All this crap that goes into our head out of perfectionism, it just pollutes our creativity. That's all it does.
Yeah. Yeah, the creative self is non-linear. Many people try to think linear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of
This
like
is
the
also why
conversation.
like yeah,
Sorry.
also in school, like the way that I leveled up so quick in so many communities, it's not that because I act in a linear way. Like I just go with what's in front of me and feel the
Same.
inspiration coming through and then acting and taking inspired action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. Like a good example, I was about 3,000 notifications behind, and I stress out when I'm behind the notifications. And it's somebody's, I don't know, somebody's, you? Okay.
Mhm.
um, yeah, so yeah, it was 3,000 notifications, even more. It was over. And I stress out a lot when I'm behind with notifications, not because like, oh, I gotta do this. No, no, no. I get to do this, and my people were there for me, and I'm gonna acknowledge them and be there for them. That's why it's urgent for me to go through. And a couple of days, or maybe yesterday, I don't know, when I was like super behind, and I'm like watching this super behind, and then I see Mark posts something about St. Patrick's Day event for his IRL, and he's a brand spanking new mayor, okay? And then he puts every other mayor we have like to breathe his smoke, literally. And the reason I know this is because like I've been watching our mayors. It's part of like what I do. So I'm sitting and thinking, he's not just enlightening every community he goes like a sun. He is leading the IRLs, which like right now is small all over the place, you know, and he has his own little corner in Orlando, but that will grow. And him and I have talked about the vision of being stadiums and arenas later on as this grows. And that drives him and it shows in his work because he posts about this St. Patrick's thing and here I am, over 3,000 notifications. I dropped everything. That proves your point, John. I dropped all of the notifications. I don't care. And I went in Goosify and I gave him a shout out. Then I was going to do it in Scholars, but I was like, no, they don't really deserve fuck them. Because you know how it is with politics there, and some posts stay, some don't. I didn't want to deal with it and talk to admins about it, why they take it then down when they do, like talking to the wall. It's been addressed many times. So anyway, what's important is to be in Gucify because this is our central hub of our mayors, and I'm speaking out of what is observed. Now, other mayors might be super dope, but we don't know because they don't post that much stuff. You know, here and there I've seen, you know, the New Jersey ones, Sam and Brian, but not that much, you know. And then not only that one post he did, but he does events so freaking often compared to everyone else. Like our LA mayors, for example. I'm not speaking crap behind their back or anything, but we had one event on Christmas, and then the next one was on March 1st. And then Mark is slapping an event every week, every 2 weeks, something like that, which is insane, right? But that brings the community together, and they're masterminding together on their businesses, their lives, and everything, which makes the community bigger and more flourishing. So there's just something to be said about like what you said, Jean, about doesn't matter of how many notifications you have, and you don't think linear, you think inspired action right on this moment. Okay, that needs to go out about Mark. Could have I waited? Yes, but in the moment it felt just right, so I went for it, you know.
And the
Well, I
energy
appreciate
that
you
you
so
place
much.
into this action, yeah, the energy that she places into this action is felt on the other side.
Yeah,
And this is,
exactly.
you know, and when
Hi,
you would
Sharon.
deny this energy in the present moment, like it's getting blocked inside your physical body, and then the next time you want to use it, it takes what may more effort than it would in the now. So yeah.
Well, I appreciate that so much, and all you do, and both you, Ro and Yarny, you both inspire me. With you guys are in so many communities, making such an impact in so many communities. So you guys both inspire me. Everyone here inspires me because I was just on a call with Sharon about an hour ago, and it's incredible what we're pulling together here, and everyone helping each other. It's awesome.
Thank
Yeah,
you so much, Mark. That was so awesome. Mark totally helped me figure out how to handle some tech things
the
that I was
videos.
getting stuck on. So I think I'm good to go, Rosita.
It's the videos, right? It was the space thing. I knew it.
And then we also talked through, I got to talk out some ideas about, what I wanted to do and for hosting my community and, get some feedback on that. It was super fun.
Yeah, Mark is the man for sure. Um, One thing I want to mention is she's not here, Christine. She's dealing with a lot right now, but Christine met with Sharon, and it was an amazing divine timing when Christine. I knew a little bit of a backstory of her daughter's condition, and I was like, I have the perfect person in mind. And here's something to be said about a power of community. I know it's Sharon, so I was like, these two need to connect right now. And then you just met, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did she drive to you?
Oh, no, there's some work that has to happen before that. So we created a home care plan first, and then she'll probably drive out here and stay for a couple weeks.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Like if somebody can help that kid is you. I'm super confident that you can.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many ways we have available to us now to connect with
Mm-hmm.
other people, and I've said it before, and we've talked about it on here too, that it's just so cool how we find each other,
Yeah, if it wasn't for school, I would never would have met any one of you except my brother because he's my brother. But other than that, like all of you here are amazing humans. What?
Yeah.
I just noticed your brother.
Yeah, my brother is below. I don't know if you see it the same order. I see Mark, me, Levis, Lisa, John,
It just switched
Valentin.
around a little.
Ah,
So now
Yeah, but
Valentine's on the page too.
yeah,
I don't have
it
page.
de- it depends how frequently you engage in the conversation.
Mm.
Ah, that makes sense. So if you talk a lot, you're gonna be up.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
guess you talk a lot.
Loud mouths. Loud mouths.
Ah,
Yeah, no, it also shows like some people aren't on the camera, so the picture is filled more with people who are their faces seen. So if you upload it somewhere else, it's more beautiful.
mhm.
Hmm.
Then why didn't you move on the top when you just talked?
Because he's already
I
on the
don't know.
first page.
Oh, okay. I don't see it as pages.
Oh, well, I'm on the phone. So on the phone, it looks like there's 2 pages worth of people, 6 people on each one.
I have 12 pictures in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
too.
I still can't get
And
my computer to work on School Live right now. The camera won't connect and the sound won't connect. So
honey, you look so decked out. Oh my God. Where are you going?
I'm out doing some errands.
Oh, wow. Okay. You
Oh,
look like you're
Toys R
going
Us.
on
Here
But
we go.
it's more fun to do it with while
Hi,
I'm on the
Karen.
call.
nice.
Yeah. You look great.
Hi, Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Good to see you.
What's something
Everybody.
special you're buying just for you today, Shani? Oh, she's gone.
You're
Mm.
muted.
I actually went out because it's my granddaughter's birthday. I have a large family and there's always somebody's birthday. Yeah, I didn't think of buying something for me actually. Thank you
You
for
are
that.
buying something for someone else. You are doing it for you. Maybe that's it. We don't always have to buy something.
Yep.
It's very true. Yeah. You know, it's my way of showing my children I'm here for them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Thanks.
Beautiful.
You could stop and smell a flower, or look at an ant crawling in the grass or something.
And
Hey,
taking
Something
in
I
I
was
the
like.
thinking
energy
about
of
ants this morning.
also taking in the energy of all of you amazing people here in this call.
oh,
True,
which
true.
reminds me. So, Honey and I were talking about something, and we did a session because she decides to reward me because, like, I was the only one on the live call. So she's like, "Do you want a tarot reading or do you want a healing session?" So I was like, "Well, you pick." And she's like, "I think the session is," and I was like, "Yes," because that's what I was hoping for. But I let her pick it anyway. So she did. She did what she did, and then I'm like going out of my room to go on a hike with my dogs. I do it every day for 3 hours. So I'm getting ready to go on the hike, and I'm like not in pain. And for those of you that don't know, I was in 2 accidents in April, which brought me to school, and like my right hand was really fucked up, and I had a very limited rate of motion. And I've been working on it and stretching and tai chi. Everything helps, but the pain was never gone completely yet. Yet, keyword,
Good.
because I'm
Good.
getting every better every day and every way. And Honey did this healing session with me, and after the call, I just like, wow, there's absolutely no pain. That's crazy. And we didn't even talk. We didn't work on the hand, on the arm at all. She just asked me in the beginning, but like it was not even like connected. She asked me, "Hey, how is your arm?" And I'm like, "It's getting better." That was it. And then we talked about something else. And then we did a healing session, which I don't think it had anything to do with that. It was more like other things that I was focused on. And then when I noticed that, and I was like super mind blown. And then I posted it or commented under your post or something because you had to know that this happened. And I was just completely blown away. How was that even, Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. We did one healing session focused on that
That
as
was
well.
that was like weeks
A long
before.
time ago. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and it was getting better, but like I don't know if it's that or a combination of everything because I also do yoga and tai chi and breathing exercises and massages there. So it was getting better for sure. But after this call yesterday, was it yesterday? Thursday, yeah, yeah. My dad was like, yeah, it was just like an immediate everything was gone. So that's why I was like, oh dang, I was expecting slow, gradual continuation of healing. Yeah. Thank you.
So awesome. Yeah. Thanks for sharing.
Appreciate you.
Yes.
That's great. I got to show the newest purchase we just made yesterday.
I love that. It's so Florida.
Yes, Pam always comes home with a new dog toy almost every week. The dogs are so spoiled.
Yeah, mine too. Are you bringing this to the IRL?
Sure. I will now.
With the flamingo? Well, no, because the flamingos. I mean, probably a lot of people here don't know, especially if you're outside of the U.S. The flamingos are like a national symbol of Florida.
Mm.
So you, as a Florida mayor,
Yes.
here I am with my flamingo, like a mascot.
Right. I'll have to put some green on it for our St. Patrick's celebration. Put a green ribbon around its neck.
Yeah.
When you guys do the IRL, is any of that broadcast online or is that just in person?
It's just in person. I do every other week a virtual one to build into the live ones, because there's a lot of people that don't understand what an IRL is, and they are hesitant about coming out to the live event without meeting people first. So I'm finding that doing every other week virtual call, and actually going to try and have some of you come on those virtual calls every so often to just get more interaction with people that are outside the Florida area to come in and share your great wisdom and communities as well.
Yeah, I'm going to hop on for sure because I want to integrate that into Minnesota IRL.
Yes, absolutely.
That'd be awesome.
Yes.
I still haven't heard back about the Houston one.
Have you filled out the application, Lisa?
I did. I even did a video.
Awesome.
Did you?
Oh, cool.
Did you hear back from Tony?
I haven't heard back from anybody.
Okay. Yeah, wait, Leah, thank you for letting me know. I'll push some buttons today.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
I miss California so much. I have the Monterey Bay Aquarium live feed on my YouTube channel right now.
I want to go to a California IRL. That would be fun.
Yeah, I mean, they're not as developed if they're without Goose, but we're planning a tour of the entire United States this year. So we'll be passing by like all the cities. Yeah. Before I forget, Mark, so what would help, could help, maybe try, if part of the mastermind event is recorded in real life and then posted in the community so people see it's not that scary.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do some shorts and stuff like that. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, we did a lot of that in the Costa Rica mastermind, and a lot of it is not posted yet because we just have so much footage to go through. And even though there are 3 guys working on that, there's a lot because we do ads for school, and then the IRLs, and then content drops for the YouTube channel, and just like regular, even tutorials for wingmen and stuff like that. So a lot of that Costa Rica. I mean, I had an interview of an hour-long interview. I talked about so much stuff, and it's not just me. There's a lot of different people, and all that footage is it's in hard drives, not being used still because we just have like so much. But that brings people together when they see online that it's actually fun and helpful, and it's not scary at all, and nobody's gonna judge you or what you're wearing or how you look like, and it's not a fancy schmancy thing. It could be if you make it.
I haven't looked at yours yet, Mark. What kind of venue did you guys use for this coming one?
There's a big thing that's going on around the country. These food halls that are starting to build up all around, at least some of the bigger cities. So we got it at a food hall that actually has a St. Patrick's Day festival going on at the same time. So we're just plugging right into that, and they got like 11 different food vendors in the building. I mean, the place is massive, and just all kinds of great networking areas around the building and in the building. So it's just a great place to bring people together. But we're going to be moving it around to different places. The next month, we're going to do it at a brewery. So we'll move it around. Yeah.
Now, so will you just be in an open area or like your own meeting room space there?
That one we just have an open area. Some if we're doing like a present, like the one last month was more of a little presentation. So we were in a coffee shop that had a separate meeting room. I really prefer the masterminding, getting more and more people talking instead of just one person doing or two people doing a presentation. But
Right.
I like to mix it up so everyone feels they're involved and engaged.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just
Mhm.
having small breakout groups, that's a lot of what I've done at seminars and workshops, and just even just having people pair up and talk to the person next to them and
Yeah.
share, their own experience so far on whatever it is they're talking about. It just really helps everyone be able to participate and have a way to get to know somebody else and share their own experience so they feel seen. It's really worked well. Or even small groups, if it's a bigger group, we'll do like 3 or 4 people, just move your chairs together and talk about this. And it can be short, like 2 minutes, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be like a very long time.
Yeah.
And it always helps getting a perspective from somewhere else, because like you don't see what you don't see. Sometimes we're too close to the thing, and it's always good to get an input from somebody that doesn't know the full picture. For example, be like, oh,
Right.
haven't thought about that.
Yeah,
Hi, Rebecca and Pierre.
if there's time, then
Hi.
then have whoever wants to from each group to share back a highlight to the community, so
Oh, that's a
everybody
good
can
one. I
start
like that.
to hear and
Yeah.
see each other. It definitely produces some interesting results, definitely insights, but some people step up to the plate when they wouldn't otherwise. It's pretty interesting.
It really is. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, I feel like these
Yeah.
arrows are gonna start popping so much more this year, because like last year, since it was a world tour and there was a lot of focus on Europe, and in Europe, since it's hard to get from the States, somebody's microphone is oh, it was you. Yeah, I think it was the wind blowing, and that's yeah, yeah, it was the wind. Sorry, but yeah, what was it? Ah, yeah. And since Europe is so far for us to get there, and it's been a while before this era started to happen, and they were very anticipated in Europe. That's why they were kind of bigger than the United States ones. And the United States, as per usual, has to play catch up, like with everything else. And this year, they will grow more in the United States, since we're getting that tour bus. It's a school bus that will convert into like a podcast studio and tour bus for the entire team. And it will be through like most of the states. So it will grow more. And also, there are other IRLs that are separate from our official ones. Like one is with Calvin Hollywood. He does those. He even has a cool school festival. And I think John is a little bit familiar with that. Are you?
I've connected to him like now in the group that I think 2 days ago I went into his group after he commented on a post that I made in Schoolers.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
I think, yeah, and this is how I heard Sam talking about him before, but I have not
Yeah.
gotten into him. And I mean, there's so much happening on school right now. Like my nervous system needs to like just stay
Yeah.
calm. Like I mean, I don't want to jump into all of the places at once. It just like
Yeah.
overwhelms me. So
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
take it slow with that one, but I will check out his German community for sure and be more be engaging in those ones as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's
Mm.
an OG and very, very good mentor. I've been with him for like a year. He has a German community that's free, and the rest are paid. And I loved how you responded to him in German, and in the comments. I saw that thing in Scholars, and then I saw him responded, and I'm like, I love that, very heartwarming.
Is there a
It's the
place?
like,
Oh, go ahead, Jan.
yeah, like it's the genuine connections, It's also like what I wanted to bring across in this post is like, how do we actually get people? It's not even about get people in, but how can we have a vibe with people? It's when connecting on a hard level. And there's just so much people even think of, like, how am I going to say no in order that? So this entire NLP thing is for me very interesting, and just like I'm getting sick from it, listening to it, because it's manipulation, and if it's not being done with pure heart, what I say with this is like, okay, it's benefiting me and the other person equally. And not just because I think this person has a problem, this person has a problem, or I'm more confident in bringing it across, so this person feels insecure and buys my stuff. It's just such a wrong approach, in my opinion, and even fake spirituality is how I call it as well, in many ways. So yeah, be mindful with those things, and I think just connect with people on a higher level and like take inspired action and be just like join their conversation. I mean, it's what they're talking about, but it's not joining their conversation in order that. No, I'm joining the conversation and see what's going to happen next. And then depending on what's happening next, I take a next step. And it's the same thing how I learned to play handpan. It's like I take one tone and I feel the vibration, and then I go to the next one and to the next one. Just one step at a time. Like I'm very slow but fast at the same time.
Slow down to speed up.
Yeah.
I was wondering, is there a place that has all of the IRLs listed in like in Goose or anywhere else? It'd be really nice to be able to see where they are, because sometimes, I'm already planning some travel this summer. It'd be nice to be able to plan some of that in.
This is a really good point to bring to the team so we can produce that. Actually, I'm going to talk to Tony today, because I was going to talk to him anyway about Lisa, about her application, just to nudge him gently, But also, this is really good idea to make a list of all the IRLs, because what we have is only when the team is going to an IRL.
Right.
But now we have regional ones, the New York
Right.
House. Yeah. So this is really good, because sometimes you just throw, you know what? I'm going to be going at the end of the month again to Idaho. I'd like to meet with some schoolers on the way.
Yeah.
And if Brandon is on the way there, I'm probably going to hit him up, or not. I mean, because he's busy as fuck. But what I'm saying is that I would much rather have coffee or lunch or whatever with a schooler than, not. Why not meet somebody?
Right.
You never know what can happen, and just have some fun connecting in real life.
Exactly. Yeah, it's our church does that. Like there's different events going on and all these different countries, and so they'll list them in the like a newsletter that goes out so people can see, because I mean it'd be a fun thing just to travel just for that,
Yes.
especially if it's
I'm contemplating about going to Mark's thing. It's
yeah.
insane. he's in Florida. He's like, what, 3,000 miles, even more away, and I'm like, it's really 5-hour flight. And then he's playing all this rock climbing things. I love rock climbing.
Shoot.
I know.
Have a layover in Houston. We'll have lunch.
Houston's closer.
Yeah, have a layover in Houston to get to Florida, and we'll have lunch. Let's do it.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to have them.
Yeah, like this bonding experience, and I've seen that Calvin Hollywood is doing at the masterminds in different countries, where he would do walks, or I mean he sells them for a lot of money. It's not a free thing, but what I'm saying is like walking together. and
Right.
it might not seem like nothing. Why and that, yeah, so you gave an example with one person telling him, why should I pay you to walk with you, and so much money in euro, was something like 700 euro or something, or 7,000, maybe zero missing, I'm not so sure, but it was something for a walk with him. Like a hike. And the fact of the matter is, it's really not about the walk itself. It's the
Right.
proximity of what kind of energy exchange you can have in this moment, and the togetherness of the walking together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when Mark asked what's a good IRL, I'm like, yeah, that's it. Like hikes, bike rides, anything outdoorsy to like get you moving and then get your brain flowing as well with ideas.
And not everyone will. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yep.
We hear you. Yeah.
Okay. And not, I just changed to a different headset. So not everyone is always going to want to do, the different types of events, like the rock climbing one we're doing on the 29th of this month. We're calling it a mini IRL because not everyone wants to do rock climbing, but and we're going to
Right.
do that as well. Because not everyone wants to do biking, so you're going to attract different people for different things, and that's the beauty of school, right? Not
Mm-hmm.
every for everyone, so we just mix it up and try to attract different people for what's right for them.
Yeah, that's what we've talked about in Minnesota too. Like just have some coffee shop hangouts all around the cities, so it's easy for someone to find something right nearby and not be too afraid to make a small commitment to stop in or, and then just different things. We're hoping to get a cold plunge in before it's not cold anymore. And cold plunge and sauna. I'm looking. That's my job over the weekend is find out if I can get one of my guys who has a portable sauna, if I can rent it and have it there, and just different fun things like that. And then we've already done. Rachel's done a great job, and she's already done some different volunteer events to go and do the food for children or different things. So it's just to have lots of opportunities so people can find something that's interesting to them.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah,
She should be
my whole
posting. Sorry.
real quick, my whole thought process was as a getting ready to do the bus tour is that we got to build it now before the bus, because
Oh yeah.
so many people have the mindset that they're going to wait till the bus comes to
No.
their, and then they're only going to have 5 or 10 people there. Where if everyone builds it now, then we'll have 30, 50, or 100 or more people there, and so that's the importance of getting the momentum going now, get that snowball rolling now.
Yeah. And something to be said about the IRLs in the States, they're not built yet. Like for example, the one in September, that was the first one, LA. It was like 20 people. You would think that LA would be like 2000, boom. Maybe next year, but yeah, it's not that built. And as I said, Europe is more built now, and also Europe has they're ahead of us in absolutely everything. But also they already have communities that are built IRLs that were not part of Giusify, but then we united. Like the Barcelona event with 3,000, not 3,000, 300, it was 300 people. And
Nice.
originally was going to be only like 5 people. And then they met with the one of the mayors there, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm running a school IRL. They were like, let's team up, and they did. Yeah, that was the biggest one so far. It was 300 RSVP, and like probably more that were not RSVP, just like came in later. It was a big party. But yeah, the United States is not yet. Like the LA one was, it was my first one. The one I was like, oh my God, where are the people?
Yeah.
And why are we not playing music? And why are we not dancing more? Because we were dancing a little bit in the beginning, and I liked that, and then it stopped, and people started talking. I'm like, it's fine to talk, but that's more too. Because also, and one thing, maybe Mark, you do that already. It's good to break it down. Like if people talk all the time for 3-4 hours, there's like a mental
exhaustion.
Yeah. And for you to function better and be more alert and not feel sleepy, it's good to break it down. Maybe every 1 hour, have them walk around and dance a bit or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
movement is
was
important.
Yeah. There
Are
was
you gonna?
one
Sorry. Go
there's
ahead.
one training that I went to that it was pretty cool. At first, we're all new to each other and it was awkward. But they would play a song like just an awesome rock out amazing beat song, and they just blast it and they just play part of it and then they turn it off and they'd be like, all right, your mission is to just pretend no one's here and just have a blast. Just get up and move. Like, who cares? Just don't even look at anybody else for a minute. And it was so interesting. So they would do that as the break in between all these other, classes, talks, whatever. And then towards the end, they said, now for those of you who are going to come to this next big event, you're going to be the leaders to show everybody else how to have fun on the break. It was very cool. It totally worked. People, lots of people were slow to stand up and do anything. But eventually, it's like the first followers thing. It just becomes fun and freeing.
Yeah.
Sure, and we did that once when I was working in a daycare. We had like a training, and we did the training, and at the end, she was like, "Okay, we get up and move," and almost nobody moved because we were like all shy and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that all the time at events that I play at.
What you need is a doggy IRL.
Yes.
That's a great idea too. Oh my gosh, Mark, you should do that
I
too.
do have a bunch of my school community members that live in my community. So once a month, I just say, "Hey, let's meet at the local dog park, walk around, play, walk around." And then there's a brewery just 2 blocks away where they have a beer garden where you can sit with your dogs too. So there you go. Come join.
Yeah, I was contemplating a join yours until I saw like how many 30 hours you're away from me.
Couple days.
Like, no, so far. And you know what? I can't even fly with my dogs because they're 3 big dogs. Each one is as heavy as me.
You got your coffee getting rigged up, your coffee van, right? No, what is it called? Your magic.
It's an art cart. Oh yeah. I'm super excited.
Cart.
Our art cart, yeah. So today we're going to a wrap place to see how we're gonna do the wrap around the sculpture, and I'm super excited about this. I forgot to tell you, but this is what we're doing today. So it's.
Do you have like a brand? Is it like music and coffee, or do you have a new?
Yeah. It's a festival stage mainly, but it would have coffee inside. So festival stage where like the DJ or the musician the musician are gonna be inside of the owl itself. I can share. I can share a photo if you want. Lisa,
I have to drop.
oh, you're
Bye,
leaving.
guys.
Yeah. Actually, I have to leave as well in a second. Bye. Have a good one. I'll see you at 6 tonight. My time 6.
I can't wait.
Bye.
Bye.
Me too. Bye. Yeah, let me just share. So window. Oh yeah, this one. So this one is.
So awesome.
So this thing is gonna be.
Whoa.
This thing is gonna be a wrap. And it will have LED lights embedded in it everywhere, and they would move with the music. And where you see the belly of the owl is where there will be like a big opening for the musicians inside.
That's fun. I like the colors. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so we're currently building it. That's why we went to Idaho 2 weeks ago. Whenever we had the live where I was on the phone and I was like, my phone is dying. Yeah, no, I wanted to stop the share. So right now our car is in Idaho, and it's being built inside all the interior because it's gonna have like a coffee bar and matcha bar and like all the 9 yards of drinks, no alcohol, but like healthy stuff. And then we're bringing it back at the end of the month to California. And now today we're going to the wrap place to create the design and like to select the actual wrap because there's many different various ways. And we're going to a place that they did some of the cars for that movie. What was the movie? Like it was like Fast Cars movie, like very famous one. Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart, but it was a movie. I don't know, with some cars. Yeah, fuck. I love that movie, and yes, that's Fast and Furious. So anyway, and we'll select the exact whatever it is that needs to be done, the wrap, and then when the car is back, because we're gonna drive it back to California, and then we'll build a sculpture. Those wings are like a sculpture that will have steel inside with different like other stuff to make it where it's sturdy but light, and they will be removable so it can go on under bridges and things like that, and it could be street legal because we're making everything legal so we can actually hit those big festivals of 500,000 people like EDC, Las Vegas, for example, that we want to have everything legal, licensed with LA standards and so forth. And apparently LA is one of the hardest for getting permits for everything. It's been months, but anyway. And after the sculpture is built, then the car is gonna go into the wrap place to do the wrap, and then we'll mount all the LED lights and stuff on it. So I'm super excited.
I guess the good news is if you receive the permit for LA, it's gonna be permitted everywhere in the States.
Yeah, that's what they said, because like when I first started to work on this about a year ago, and apparently Florida is one of the easiest places to get a permit for any kinds of this, like food trucks and drink trucks and things like that, with not so many rules and regulations like there are in other states, and especially in California. And I'm like, oh dang it. But then if we're traveling everywhere, it's good to be permitted everywhere, because you don't want to get a ticket in some random state because it doesn't go to the compliance or anything. So if we are with LA standard, it will be good for the entire United States. Yeah.
So when you take the wings off the van, how do you carry them in a separate vehicle? Will they carry on the roof or inside it? Or
yeah, they will be going inside in the middle, sliding. Yeah, and they will be like on a metal pole. I just mount them in. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
so cool. The picture is amazing.
Yeah. So Jan left, and I think he was gonna play handpan for us, and I don't know what happened, but I do have to go because I'm meeting with Calvin Hollywood at 11, and it's 11:02 right now.
Yep, I have to head out too.
I will let you if you want to stay. I love you very much. Thank you so much for coming.
Bye, guys.
Bye, all.
Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.